Welcome back, YouTube, to another vlog. I'm back. I've been away for a whole week. And do you know what kills me? Is when my car's filthy. After cleaning it every day, and someone's left a lovely note. Thank you. It would make sense. I do live in a desert, but I wash my car more than I wash myself. Got a lovely note from my neighbour. Hi, I'm Melvin. Your neighbour. Does that say love you? Send me a text, please. I'm not even sure what that says, but I'm covering his number, obviously. But I mean, I love you too, Melvin. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. What a weird start to the day. Anyway, loads to catch up on, so let's get moving. I'm gonna go to the gym. So let's have a catch up on the way to locker room. So I'm still in my 8-week shred protocol, but I've had a few hiccups. So the other week I had an operation on my eyes, which led me to doing zero weightlifting or sweating, doctor's orders, and I looked mental. I'll put a photo up here, and you can be the judge. Homeless, fresh out of prison, or beaten up, or all three. But yeah, so I had to recover from that. Eyes are sweet again now. So eyes are all good again now. So I'm back in action, but in doing so, I stayed on track. I was tracking my nutrition with my scanner in my platform, so I still have maintained my muscle mass, thank God. And I've lost weight. So this morning I weighed myself and I was actually 85 kg. So it's the lightest I've been in a very long time, and especially since I got back from my summer trip, right? So we've had that shenanigans going on. I'm moving apartment to a new penthouse this weekend, which is going to be awesome. So I'm sure I'll give you a tour, MTV Crib style. And then we've got loads going on with the agency. So we've got a brand new offer, helping coaches get off the gym floor. Super excited for that, to help them hit your first 3 to 5k. We're actually giving away, it's mental, we're giving away all the information for free, because what we do is build software and tech for our coaches. We're going to give you all the information for free, but help you implement it with systems, right? Because that's usually the common denominator. Is it's not lack of information, it's implementation of what to do, right? So that's going to be launching really soon, so super pumped for that. And then I'm doing a challenge for all my followers. It's going to be an 8-week bloated to bulletproof shred, and it's going to start at the end of September. So there'll be more on that. So that's what's been going on. I'm so excited to go to the gym because I've been cooped up all last week. And today is fucking push day, baby, chest day. So we'll get over to the locker room and we'll get a workout in. But what I have started doing last week, I started reading a book, and I recommend this book to anyone. I'm not an affiliate. It's called Let Them. It's so good. I swear it's been written for me. It's about letting the world get along with the things that they want to, out of your control, not worrying about it. And this comes into so many areas of your life. And it's funny because like a few vlogs ago, videos, I posted I don't care what anyone thinks now. I'm literally going to start posting relentlessly because I need to, because it's better for building a brand for my work. And it's also gives me this sense of liberation, because I'm not giving a fuck what people think anymore. I'm literally just going to post fucking content that I want to post, right? And this book, I think a lot of people should read. I'm like, just buy it. It's like a couple of, like 10, 15 pounds, whatever it is, right? But it's going to get you into the headspace that you need to be in order to do the things you need to do by not giving a fuck. Because whatever industry you're in, building a personal brand is very, very important, right? If you can't post about the things that you want, even though you're full of knowledge or you've got information everywhere, you're not going to be able to build it because you're not going to be consistent. So it's about not giving a fuck what people think. If people are going to be negative, let them, right? And the funny thing is, the people who care about you the most are still going to have negative thoughts, and you have to let them, right? But you're letting everyone around the world stop you from doing the thing that you need to do, and you don't even fucking know who they are, and they don't even know you. So why should you be bothered about it? And I think it's such an important message. I think I'll probably do another YouTube on it, going like deep diving, because the psychology behind it is just fucking really important, and more people need. Look at me, I'm thinking I'm fucking Italiano. My videographer's Italian, you know, not me. But yeah, you get the gist. And I'm pretty pumped up, and I'm excited to go to the gym. So I haven't even had a pre-workout yet. It's gonna be a good day. So anyway, I'm gonna put my foot down, and I'll see you back in the locker room. I know you've seen this gym many times, but it's my favourite gym at the moment. And it's just great to film it. And I'm probably gonna have a nice bath. Whack this bad boy into Corsa mode. Ever get bored of that? Ever? I don't know what it is. It's definitely a guy thing. Girls just don't get turned on by that noise. Beer and cars. I wish they could just go together. Right, we are in a push day today. I've done a little bit of cardio just to warm up, but start off with a bit of incline barbell press. Oh, don't be a little bitch. Let's go. Yep. Get it. Mediocre. Got another one in there. Got about 7. Feel so weak at the moment. I think I underestimated the time off. Finish up on push day. Here's this bit of kit here. Do some lat raises, nice and slow. Time and attention. Let's go. That's a lie. I'm gonna finish up on dips on a shoulder press machine. That was freezing. Next stop is trim. A new barber. Casa. Cheers, bro. Thank you very much. Thank you, bro. Haircut, done. What is it about? I love that place. They done a really good haircut. What is it though when you go to a barber's and they try and do your hair for you? This is how I've walked out. It's a sick fade. Like, it's all good. I'm happy with it, but the quiff. Woo! Looks like I've been in a fucking hurricane or something. Oh my god. Anyway, time to get home and Sort this bonnet out. Oh wait, hold on. Quick fix for now. There we go. Back in the game. Right, let's get home. Right, we are back home. My hair is where it's meant to be. See, not too bad. And I'm pretty sure everyone's been there. When you let the barber do your hair, you just come out looking like you've been dragged through a bush backwards, right? But easily fixed. Anyway, so what I spoke to you about the other week on a vlog is my 8-week shred protocol that I'm going through, where I've lost around 6 kilos in a month that I worked out, right? I haven't been through my supplements. So I'm gonna run you through what they are. This is kind of how they're looking. I've got like my little pill box, right? So this is daytime stack, nighttime stack. Then I've got my peptides, right? So rather than boring you and going through every single one, I'm going to show you the ones that had the most benefit for me recently, right? I'm going to start off with creatine. Okay, this is insane, and what a lot of people do with this is just take the bare minimum. So for so long, this is one of the most researched supplements on the planet, and for so long it's just been 5 grams you take for every single day, right? And what 5 grams does is makes your muscles fuller, it's going to give you more energy, better for growth, strength, but not much past that, right? And recent studies show if you have anything from 10 to 15 up to 20 grams per day, it might seem like a lot, but basically the creatine in your body will be taken up firstly by your muscles. Your muscles will get greedy with it, right? But once your muscles are full of it, anything left over is going to be taken up by other areas of your body, i.e. your brain. So your cognitive function is going to improve with this. There's been studies with patients with Alzheimer's that have done a loading phase with their creatine that have had a increase in memory, which is insane. And my grandma had Alzheimer's, and usually it skips a generation. So this is something that I really want to look into to make sure I don't get it and I can remember stuff. So I'd highly recommend trying a loading phase with this, starting off with 10 or 15 grams per day for your first week. See how you feel. I know this has affected me in a really positive way. So creatine, that's number one. And then I want to talk about, rather than my daytime stack, nighttime, because as humans, especially men, we get up, and women as well, we just get up and go. We focus on doing more and stimulating ourselves with coffee and energy drinks, and then when it comes to recovery, we just don't do it, right? So I'm massive on my recovery stack. So ashwagandha, 2 types of magnesium, togale and zinc. So I have this before bed and it helps me sleep like a baby. I actually said that comment the other day and someone said babies don't sleep very well actually. Well, so maybe not like a baby, maybe like a drunk person after a night out. How about that, okay? Even though that's really bad sleep as well, it's not a good example. You get the point. So you sleep really good with this, and obviously when you sleep, you grow. So all the work that you are doing in the day, breaking muscle fibers, you're actually gonna grow more. You're gonna go into REM sleep, okay? You're gonna wake up feeling better rather than just waking up feeling like a bag of trash. Because if your sleep's bad, your cortisol will go up, your stress will go up, your test will go down, and you'll just start to disintegrate, right? So, now the fun stuff. So I've been doing lots of research on peptides, okay? And this is not advice, I'm not telling you to do it. This is simply just what I've been doing based off my research, right? So when I got my bloods done, just before I went away, which was like 3-4 months ago, right? I wanted to increase my test levels, lower my cortisol, lower my cholesterol, and my lipoprotein, right? So the first thing I wanted to go to was kisspeptin after my research, and this is essentially to regulate your testosterone and hormone levels. And I can tell you now, Emma can tell you now, that my test levels have gone through the roof. So I'm actually quite excited to get my bloods done again and see where that is with that. So you do inject this into your belly fat. And by the way, these aren't steroids. These are injectable amino acids. So I'll just wait for all the Karens in the comments anyway. So the other stack that I'm having, I'm pretty sure if you're into the gym, you might have seen this online, BPC 157 and TB 500, okay? Together, this is formally known as the Wolverine stack because it makes you regenerate and heal a crazy amount. There's been articles with pro athletes taking it and I actually watched YouTube with James Smith. He actually had a hernia and he wanted to recover faster, which was one of the main reasons why I wanted it, because I've got a hernia and I need to have that operation at some point, so I wanted to run it before. So to be specific, BPC 157 is a peptide derived from gastric proteins, right? And TB500 is a synthetic version of natural healing peptide, okay? So it promotes tissue repair. I've noticed over the last month I've been taking these, my DOMs have been less in the gym. I haven't been as achy and I've been sleeping really well, but that could be the combination of everything, right? And all of these things I'm telling you, these won't fix your problem. It's a combination of doing everything together. They will aid the process that you're on. Your nutrition and your training and your water consumption should be the foundation of all this. These are just going to aid the process. And these are the things I've done research on based off my blood work, okay? So that's kind of where we're at with everything. In the last month, I've basically gone from 92 kg to this morning, which was like 85.9, I think it was, or 6, which is crazy in that amount of time, considering I didn't train last week because I had eye surgery. So it really goes to show how important tracking is. The best way I can describe it if you're not tracking is driving a car without a map. You could be going in the right direction and it will get you so far, but you could also be going around in fucking circles. So if you want to go straight to the destination and get to the body fat or weight that you want to get to, track your fucking macros and calories, okay? So I hope that's been helpful, and that's a little insight to my current month, and here's to the next 4 weeks. See how shredded I can get. That being said, if you are feeling a little bit bloated after a hectic summer, which I can imagine a lot of people are, and you're looking to get into peak shape again, all you need to do is hit the link in my description. It's my one-to-one coaching link. We'll book in a call, we'll go through what you're struggling with, what the goal is, and if I can help you. It's as simple as that, no harm done. But until then, I'll see you on the next one. By the way, this is the book I was on about before, Like Them, by Mel Robbins. I'm gonna read a few more chapters. Over and out.